Bitcoin is right now trying to break above one of the most important levels of resistance of this entire trend, and if September closes in the green, the historical Q4 performance is mind-blowing. And just for example, last year we went the most exponential in Q4, and also in the year of 2016 and 2015 we went very exponential in Q4. So I'm gonna be talking about what we could be expecting in Q4, what currently is happening on the price action of Bitcoin right now, my price targets for this upcoming Bitcoin bull market, and more importantly, I'm just gonna be discussing the most important resistance and what will be happening if we do confirm the breakout above this level. So don't forget to once again slap that like button back above 1,000 likes. It will be highly appreciated. And with that being said, let me jump straight away in towards the content. So first of all, on the imminent short term, we can see that Bitcoin is currently consolidating sideways still here, but we're trying to be pushing towards the upside again here, and Bitcoin is currently still trading around $64,000 approximately. And yes, we can see that we're still trading in this upward sloping channel, which I have drawn yesterday, and currently we have seen that Bitcoin broken the downtrend ever since it's going towards the upside. But currently on the imminent short term, we can just clearly see that we're running in towards a very important level of resistance, which is the previous range high in the market. And you can see that last time around we got rejected by this level. Here we saw a minor rejection before touching it, and now again we are exactly trading against this level. And the moment where we are going to be confirming the break above this exact box right here is going to be the moment where we're going to be confirming the break for Bitcoin to go much higher. And I believe that ultimately this is going to be happening, and whenever this does happen, it would mean that we're of course going to be confirming the downward sloping trend structure here on the daily time frame. And if Bitcoin can flip this structure right here, break above this previous high, we are most likely going to be seeing a massive rally starting towards the upside. And like I discussed on many videos before, but like we know here, if we're going to be looking at historical data, we do already know that October is always an extremely good month here. But historically speaking, whenever September turns in the green as well here, we see that the gains that we are creating in Q4 are always going through the roof. So I am expecting major gains are going to get created in the upcoming periods in the market, and especially already I am bullish about October, because historically speaking, only twice in history this month has been a bad month for Bitcoin, and on average Bitcoin goes up about 22% towards the upside on the next month already alone here. So that is actually some very great news here. And if we're going to be comparing last year, we saw that in the last quarter of 2023, we saw the most exponential price action, and most likely we're going to see something similar this time around. And you can see it also over here, the Q4 performance is historically speaking extremely good here. And of course, since we're right now literally at the point where previously around the bull market has started, and since we're right now at the point where previously around the bull market has always started, I wouldn't count out that the bull market is going to be starting this time around as well here. And like I said many times before, October is a month you definitely do not want to be sitting outside of the market. And with right now China also cutting its interest rates very aggressively, and the US starting to cut its interest rates also very aggressively, we are entering a cheap money stage here, where borrowing money is going to become cheaper and cheaper. And as that is becoming cheaper, we are going to be seeing probably valuations of Bitcoin and the stock market going to rise very quickly again here. So please do not get fooled here. Everywhere across the entire world, the central banks are cutting its rates very aggressively. They're starting with quantitative easing again here, meaning that they're going to be injecting liquidity in the economy. That is ultimately going to cause Bitcoin to go much higher. And alright guys, I have said it so many times right now here, but the Bitcoin bull market, according to all the data I have in front of you guys, is about to be starting. And if you right now potentially want to be opening up a free trade, this could maybe be one of the best timings out there. And if you want to be claiming the trade, don't forget to go to the link description of today's video, press on the highest link right here, and if you press on that link guys, you will come to this page where you can currently get a free $500 airdrop position by only signing up an account using the link below and completing KYC. So if you're interested in that, don't forget to check it out in the link description of today's video. But this could be one of the most valuable deposit bonuses, especially if the market does increase significantly in value from off this point right here. So we can see that we're breaking out of the falling wedge pattern. And of course, we're still knocking on the most important level of resistance, but just like I said on this chart right here, we're just waiting to see whenever this resistance is getting broken. We're also looking at this resistance at the same way here, because if Bitcoin can break above this resistance right here, we are most likely at least already going to be pumping up to $70,000, and that is already from off this point, already another like 6 to 7% pump towards the upside, which would be very good for the market. And if I'm just going to be looking at my price targets, guys, you can see that if I'm currently looking at the Bitcoin bull market, it has always behaved itself in a very similar way. And that is, of course, that it is going up to the bull market peak, goes down bear market, then another peak here. We have seen something completely similar. We've seen the bear market, the reaccumulation, and then now the bull market can start to be happening really. We're going to be growing at the same pace here, which I think we're probably not going to be doing here. The price target will be laying around $300,000 here. But guys, honestly, I would like to be a little bit more conservative. And that is why I think already targets between $200,000 and $100,000 are great targets for Bitcoin to be potentially take some profits off the table. At least that's what I'm personally going to be doing. And I'm not going to be selling my Bitcoin and sit on cash. No, what my strategy is here is to sell some Bitcoin, maybe buy some real estate to generate there also cash flow, and then with that money reinvest back into crypto ultimately, because I am a long-term believer. I'm never going to be selling my complete portfolio, but this is a little bit my strategy I'm currently aiming for, what I am most likely going to be doing next year. So yes, also very important, the US elections happening in 41 days, guys. It is coming closer and closer and closer right now here, but like we know, every single time we had a US election, Bitcoin went quite exponential. And with Trump being a pro-crypto favorite president, we could potentially be in for a major rally on crypto if he does get elected here. And yes, the race is extremely close right now here. We're going to be watching this very closely. Soon they're going to be having another debate. So we're going to be just seeing what is going to be playing out over there here. But anyways, guys, this was it for me in today's update video. It's once again a little bit of a shorter video here, but there are not a lot of new stuff happening compared to the last 4, 5, 6 days here, since Bitcoin is still knocking against this exact resistance right here. And whenever we do break above it, that is the point where we're going to be seeing major continuations higher. So thank you so much for watching towards the amazing new update video. I hope to see you guys back again tomorrow on another one. Peace out. Goodbye.